2. Okay. Very generous of you. Okay, thank you very much. National commissioners of the Independent National Electoral Commission, leaders of civil society organizations, the acting secretary to the commission, and in case any one of you is wondering why the secretary is, the substantive secretary is on a short leave. Hopefully she'll resume next week. That's why we have an acting secretary. Other senior officials of the commission, members of the INEC press corps, ladies and gentlemen. As always, on behalf of the commission, it is my pleasure to welcome you all to our third regular consultative meeting for this year. You may recall that our first meeting for the year was held on Wednesday, 20th March 2024, while the second took place 2 months ago on Tuesday, 14th May 2024. You may also recall that the last meeting focused mainly on the forthcoming Edo and Ondo State governorship elections. Today, we will furthermore brief you on the by-elections that occurred since our last meeting. It is now 52 days to the Edo State governorship election, coming up on Saturday, 21st September 2024. Our preparations are going on in earnest. I'm glad to report that we have recovered from the torrential rainfall that resulted in severe flooding of our state headquarters in Benin City 2 months ago. The damage to the physical infrastructure, as well as movable and immovable facilities, are either being fixed, have been fixed, or are being replaced, or they have already been replaced. We have delivered additional bimodal voter accreditation system, the BVAS machines, to Edo State for the training of election duty personnel, as well as contingency for election day support. We have once again published the final list of candidates in compliance with the recent court order mandating the commission to replace the running mate to the candidate of the Labour Party. The amended list is already published on our website. Following the conclusion of the continuous voter registration, the CVR, the display of the register for claims and objections by citizens, and further data cleaning up using the automated biometric identification system, the ABIS, the final register for the forthcoming governorship election for both Edo and Ondo State is being finalized. Before the end of this week, the Commission will publish the final figures of new voters in the two states, as well as their distribution by gender, age, occupation, and disability. Thereafter, the timetable for the collection of uncollected permanent voters' cards, the PVCs, from previous registration and new registrants from the latest CVR will be published. Based on the information provided by the Commission, we look forward to your partnership in encouraging citizens to collect their PVCs. And once again, I want to say on behalf of the Commission how grateful we are to civil society for the partnership in ensuring that you sensitize citizens on the collection of PVCs. As the Edo State governorship election approaches, I wish to remind CSOs to submit the list of your observers by uploading the required information, including photographs, to the dedicated portal. As at yesterday, Monday, 29th July 2024, 56 organizations have uploaded the details of 894 observers for the Edo State governorship election, representing 33.6% of the expected 2,660 observers. The deadline is Wednesday, 31st July 2024, when the portal automatically shuts down at 6 p.m. I urge you to ensure that you meet the deadline so that the Commission can produce the accreditation tags and deliver them to you for distribution to your observers in good time. At the same time, the Commission is aware that some organizations have not only responded in good time, but have also requested for additional slots for observers to deploy across the 2 states. The Commission will consider such requests on a case-by-case basis, depending on the organization's previous experience, size, capacity, and record of compliance with the guidelines and code of conduct for election observation. Campaign by political parties and candidates is in full swing in both Edo and Ondo states. We urge you to intensify your advocacy for peaceful elections, including engagement with stakeholders. The Commission finds the recent event in Edo State, resulting in the deaths of a security personnel, worrisome. Happily, there has been no incident known to the Commission since then. Nevertheless, the Commission will meet with security agencies as early as Friday this week under the auspices of the Interagency Consultative Committee on Election Security. I want to assure you that security in Edo and Ondo will be a major issue for discussion at the meeting. We are concerned about the safety of candidates, agents, and supporters, as we are about the security of our own officials, security of observers, journalists, service providers, and above all, the voters. At the same time, I wish to remind you of your obligation as observers to comply with the objectives of election observation and the code of conduct contained in the Commission's rules of engagement for accredited election observers. A concise summary is contained in the 22-page document entitled Briefing for Observers, available on our website. I wish to reiterate that the Commission reserves the right to revoke the accreditation of any individual observer or observer group that violates the Code of Conduct for election observation. Turning to the issue of by-elections, we may recall that at our last meeting, the Commission informed you of the existence of vacancies in 4 states, involving 3 state constituencies and 1 federal constituency. Since then, 2 more vacancies have been declared by the Honorable Speaker of the House of Representatives, following the death of the members representing Ibadan North Federal Constituency in Oyo State and the Chukun Kajuru Federal Constituency of Kaduna State. The Commission will soon announce the dates for the by-elections. Once again, I welcome you all to this meeting. I thank you and God bless.
As regards the conduct of Edo and Ondo states governorship elections respectively. The chairman did mention that the commission has been able to recover from the flood which has taken over the INEC office in Benin City. The commission has also been able to replace a lot of materials that were damaged by the flood. That is a very big welcome development. He did also mention that the commission has been able to clean up the voter register, as regards Edo and Ondo state governorship elections. Then, the level of preparedness is very high. Consequently, we acknowledge and commend the opening remarks made by the Honorable Chairman, Professor Mahmood Yakub, which highlighted the importance of transparency, accountability, inclusivity, and conducting free, fair, and credible elections as we march towards Edo and Ondo governorship elections, respectively. So on behalf of the civil society organizations here present, I want to thank you and God bless you.